Okay, so when you look at the very back, you'll see we have some vultures. So vultures are extremely important to our ecosystem. We do sometimes call them our cleanup crew. They're responsible for feeding our dead animals, which prevents the spread of deadly diseases. But right now, a vulture is the most endangered bird species in the southern hemisphere. It's because they sometimes eat animals that have been poisoned, then they poison themselves, they get electrocuted by power lines, their nesting sites are being destroyed, and many more. But the two white ones that you can see there at the very back, on the right hand side, they are Cape vultures, and that's usually where you will find them, high up on a cliff, and they only lay one egg a year. We did try mating with those two for many years. We only recently realized that that's two females.
Come on.
You can only see their genders through DNA testing, so it took us a while. And then you look at the back, there's another brown one to the left, on top of the cliff as well. That's a white-backed vulture, and it's the most common one that we have. And the brown one at the bottom, feeding at the carcass, is darker brown. That's a lappet-faced vulture, and it's the biggest and strongest vulture that we have. That beak of him, oh there it is. That beak of him can actually break through bones to get to meat sometimes. But this tall one that you can see here, so he was electrocuted by a power line. So his one beak was electrocuted off completely, so he can't fly now. But the other bird that we just saw, that tall one, that's a marabou stork. His name is Malcolm. But everybody knows the stork for delivering the babies in the movies in that white cloth. So unfortunately, this is not the one to deliver your babies. Malcolm would much rather eat your babies. They're also meat eaters. But also a very smart animal. You can also teach them tricks. But the reason they're so smart, when you saw Malcolm, you could see that Malcolm's legs were a whitish greyish color. So usually their legs are completely black, but they have a very disgusting habit of pooping on their own legs, which turns it white. And the reason why they do this is just to keep them a little bit cooler in the summertime. It reflects the sun, and also to keep the insects away. Here in South Africa at night time, we have a lot of mosquitoes. If they're really bothering you, there's some excellent advice you can follow. Just poop on your own legs. Works for Malcolm. And if you wonder why they're not flying out, so some of the vultures actually lost one of their wings, so they can't fly anymore. But the other ones were also rehabilitated, so they can't fly anymore. So we have to keep them in here. So we snip their wings 4 times a year. And we do feed them carcasses. A few days ago, that was still a donkey, unfortunately. But has anybody ever watched a movie called Madagascar before? With King Julian the lemur. Okay, let's go look at King Julian.
Sure, this fish are massive.
Okay, when you look on the right hand side, you can see the ring-tailed lemurs. So, and everybody knows them as the King Julians. So, a lot of people think because of the animation that lemurs only walk on their two back legs. It's not true. They walk on their hands and their feet. Also their tails in an upright position for stability. And they're very social animals. They like to form big social groups. Sometimes 5 to 30 at a time, where moms would even exchange their children with other mothers for babysitting and breastfeeding. And because of this, it's always the females that rules these groups, never the males. So technically, it's not King Julian, Queen Julian. Yeah. Got it wrong. And we do have some fish in here to look down into the water.
Yeah, we thought of fishing.
You don't want to eat fish ones. It's gonna taste like mud. So they are carps, and then the one white one is a koi fish. And when you look to the left, you can see some famous birds, some flamingos. So does anybody know what color is a flamingo actually?
White.
Yes. So they're naturally white. The reason why they're pink is because they eat an ingredient called carotene. It's not keratin that we have in our nails or hair. Carotene you can find in something like shrimp, which turns them into that famous pink color. If we were to stop feeding them carotene, they'll turn back to their original color, which is white. And you're probably wondering, why does a flamingo only stand on the one leg? So when they're standing on one leg, they're busy resting or sleeping. It saves a lot of energy for them. It's the same as us humans. When we stand upright, we're leaning against the one leg or the other one. They just keep the one up. And the funny thing about their legs, you can see they have those knobs in the middle of their legs. What do you think those knobs are? It's not knees. It's their ankles. Because it bends backwards when they try to walk or sit down. Their knees are at the hips. Yeah, so their ankles are here and their knees are the other side. The ankles are here and the knees are here. They don't have them. They can. Okay, so all of the animals that we've seen so far are quite harmless. They can't really do anything to you. You ready for the dangerous animals?
Yes, yes.
Let's go to the crocodiles.
Yes. Oh, these fish are so big.